welcome back in my channel, the Niqab girl speaking, and today I prepare for you something very amazing, and it's the top 10 Egyptian things which you probably didn't know about Egypt. There is no snow. In Egypt, there is no snow at all the year, okay? So if you love snow, this is not the country which you want to live in. There is only one exception this year actually. It was snowing in St. Katrina. And the Egyptian people was really crazy from it because they wasn't ready on it and they didn't know what to do now, how to dress, how to behave with the snow. But it was really one exception. Otherwise there is no snow. Egypt is the country of sun. We wake up in Egypt at 11 a.m. or 12. So for you who love to sleep, this is the country which you will love. But for people like me, for example, I don't like to wake up at 12 at all. And I try to keep my lifestyle to wake up at 6, 7 a.m. But to be honest, there's nothing to do on the street. If you go on the street in this time, there's absolutely calm. You'll see so little people, really. It's like really they are sleeping. The whole city, the whole country is sleeping. And you can do anything. Actually, you can go for shopping, maybe food, some kind of food, but otherwise nothing. Okay? And even if you go for a walk, people are watching you like you are like kind of crazy. Good point that a lot of people are working, of course, and who is working go out at 7, for example, normally. But just to work. Otherwise, if you are in holiday, if the people are in holiday, they will sleep that long, I guarantee you, okay? So this is the behavior of Egyptian people. Every Egyptian woman, married woman, has a cleaning lady. Well, I can't imagine this in Europe. If in Europe we have a cleaning lady, how it will look like. Because as you know, in Europe we do everything by ourselves all the time, and if we are a cleaning lady, so the people will think that we are lazy and don't want to work and like that. But here in Egypt it's different. It's really almost every married woman has it, and there is no shame at all at it. Some families has even 2 or 3. It depends how they are rich, let's say, okay, how much money they have and want to spend, or we want to show to the people that we are in a high position. Okay, it's even about the show to the people. Market, Egyptian market. I'm sure that you listen about it. It's like really a street market that on the street you have a lot of, let's say, shops opened freely, and there's everything which you can imagine: food, things to the home, whatever you wish you will find there. But interested about it that the food is open 24 hours. They never close it. When they are selling the meat, so the animals are there freely. I saw even a birds. They are selling like a birds, kind of birds for food, but the birds are flying and coming back by themselves, and they are not afraid of animal. They are not running. It's something like, for me, subhanallah. The animal doesn't run. How come? Because in Europe, when we sell kind of the food or animal, they will run for sure. We have to close them properly and watch them if they don't run, but here not. Unless you can choose, and you will have a fresh meat. For some people now, yeah, I know, some people will now say the opposite, that it has to smell bad and look bad, but no, you will not see it if you don't want. Okay, you will just choose the animal, they will slide for you and give you the fresh meat, but the animal are not afraid before the death. That's my point. They are very calm. I will try to video it for you someday, but this is for me like something wow. People in Egypt are very friendly people. and they are smiling all the time at you. They are so positive. It's something amazing, like amazing for me, because in Europe we are not smiling at all. Like if we smile, it's something wrong with us actually. So we are frown all the time, and it gives a bad emotion to the other people even, but we don't think about it mostly. But here in Egypt, the people are smiling all the time, and it's a positive energy who they'll give you, and then you learn it, it will affect you, and you make the positive energy to other person. So it's amazing. I really love this point, and they are so friendly and very helpful. If you're in trouble, be sure that Egyptian people will help you. Just ask anyone, and they will help you. In Egypt, come on, only salty breakfast. There's no sweet breakfast mostly, and the traditional Egyptian breakfast is very big. Okay, it will make you feeling really good, and it's beans and falafel and cheese and very salty cheese actually they have here, and fried potatoes and eggs and vegetables and bread. So it's seven food, and they'll make it on the table in front of you, and you can just eat whatever you want, or if you don't want, just don't eat it. But mostly what I was doing, I'm doing till now actually, I'm trying to eat from everything a little bit. I know you will tell me now it's not healthy to mix so much food in the stomach, but actually I never had a problem with it. Even my stomach is very very sensitive. This wasn't a problem. For me it was the salty cheese, because it's extremely salty for me, and I wasn't able to afford it on the start. Even now I cannot afford it that much. So the salty cheese like take care, but otherwise it's really delicious. Vegetables and fruit are so cheap, really. You can find it from $2 Egyptian till $5 Egyptian, like 1 kilo of potato, for example, $5 Egyptian, 1 kilo of cucumber, $3 Egyptian. So it's really amazing. And the fruit is a little bit more expensive than the vegetable, but still very fine. It's like $8 Egyptian is 1 kilo of banana. Apple. There's the only problem with apple actually. It costs 1 kilo from $25 Egyptian. It's too much. Really too much. But Egyptian people doesn't eat apple that much. They don't prefer it. But otherwise there's like strawberry, $6 Egyptian, which I was buying. The pineapple could be $8 Egyptian also. Then a watermelon, like I don't know how much kilo will have it, but I guess around 5 kilo, 5 kilo for $30 Egyptian. It's also very fine. It's for all the family, so it's not that bad. But the vegetable, of course, it's very very cheap. Okay, onion, garlic, even like parsley or these kind of grass, which I don't prefer in my life, but they're for example for £1 Egyptian, and every day, and especially in the market, it's fresh because the people are coming from the countryside to Alexandria. If you are giving a birth here in Egypt, you have to pay for it, and pay kind of lot of money, lot of money. So maybe if you're pregnant or if you plan to have a baby in Egypt, maybe think to give the baby in the country, because I speak from my own experience. I have a daughter and I give the birth in Egypt, and we paid around 4,000 Egyptian pound just for the giving birth, which take, I don't know, 4 hours, something like that. I was staying in the hospital like 4 hours. We pay for it 4,000 Egyptian pound dollars. Really too much. And then the second disadvantage, actually I will call it, that you will have no support from the state with the baby, not at all. Oppositely, you pay to the state mostly for the baby. And pay how? Of course, you're buying diapers and food for the baby, the milk, the special milk, and then the clothes, so on, everything for the baby, of course. And it's very expensive for the baby. The state actually make on it a high taxes and earning from it a lot of money. But that they will give you money that you are staying at home with the baby, no one care. If you don't have money, you don't care. It's like really the responsibility of the husband in that time to feed you and the baby. So this is a very bad thing actually. A very bad disadvantage for me, but you have to know it to take care about it and think well where you will probably born your baby and grow up. Minibus called Mashroa in Egypt. I hope I have this right. Please, if some Egyptian watch it, please forgive me. My pronunciation, it's very bad, I know, but I'm trying. Well, the good part of this is that if you see it and you wanna use it on the street, if you wanna enter, you have to show the driver, and they are showing by numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know exactly. I never learned this still, but they are showing, or you are speaking to someone, maybe some driver, okay, where you can, from which place you can take this. It's maybe the best option when you know where is the start of the minibus, to go on the start and go to the destination which you want. But if you want to catch it in the middle, you have to show by the numbers, and you have to learn it, and you have to really know. And then oppositely, if you want to get out of the bus, you have to tell the driver, you have to tell him, hey, stop here and here, okay, or stop left, or stop right, or please stop. He will understand you and you'll get off. But if you don't tell him, there is no station for, especially for the minibus, that he will stop. Mostly not. So you have to speak. In Egypt, there is one of rules in everywhere, not only in the transportation, but even the market. Or in the life, you have to communicate with the Egyptian people all the time. And if you think that they will understand you English fluently, so you are wrong. They really only the Arabic. Okay? Maybe in this, I know, maybe in Cairo, in the same, even in Alexandria, maybe on the sea road, in some like really public, they are speaking some people of English. But if you wanna live here, you have to learn the Arabic. You will not be able to live here without the Arabic. As we already mentioned, but let's mention again, that Egypt is the country of sun, and I can confirm it. The sun here is most of the year, and truly sun with a blue, amazing sky, which I personally really love. And doesn't mean that in Egypt is hot all the year. No, it's not hot actually. We have a 3 months of winter, which is December, January, February, and then it starts to be better. Okay, and the most hottest months is June, July, September. But between, like right now in April, it's very beautiful weather. It's not that hot and not cold anymore, so it's very, very pleasant weather actually. But we have the sun every day, and it's which makes me really happy. Like for example, the people here doesn't know what's depression, because I was kind of people who had a lot of depression in Europe, and really the weather in Europe was so bad, so it affects me a lot, my mood and everything. Not only me, most of the people. And here, when I told them someone I had a depression, the people actually doesn't know what is it, and they don't have even right translation in Egyptian Arabic for it, or I didn't find it. Okay, so I try to always describe like I'm very sad inside of me, but they don't know. And I would say that it's because of the sun, and they are very, because of the sun, they are very strong people actually in everything. But when you wake up and you see the sun, it makes you really in good mood, make you like laugh, make you enjoy the day actually. Even maybe if you live here long, you will for sure the euphoria will disappear. But so you will not notice anymore, but it will affect you a good way. Okay, so in Egypt, very beautiful. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and look forward on the next video, which I will make also disadvantages are much bigger disadvantages about Egypt. So have a nice day. Bye bye.